Biggest story in politics today, but it's also entirely expected if you've been paying attention to the Republican Party since Donald Trump got into office. Leaders of young Republican groups throughout the country worried what would happen if their Telegram chat ever got leaked. And then it got leaked. They referred to black people as this and mused about putting their political opponents in gas chambers. They talked about doing this to their enemies and driving them to do that. I can't say some of these things because of social media, but I am dedicated to not letting these people get away with it. So I'm going to show you their texts and then we're going to put a face to some of them. Right here, everyone that votes no is going to the gas chamber, said PG. And that person is this guy, Peter Gunta. He was referencing a vote for him to take over this massive Republican organization, and he lost, by the way, and said anybody that votes no is going to be punished. And then BW says, when do we start bullying, dude? That guy is Bobby Walker, who has other really disgusting texts. And he says, if they vote for us, why would they be gassed? Then AK says, when do we bring that side out? That right there is Ann K. Katie. This person. And it actually gets worse. JM says, can we fix the showers? Gas chambers don't fit the blank aesthetic. That guy is Joe Maligno. And there he is right there. Vice President, Staten Island Young Republican Club. And notice all the reactions to the text messages as well. They line up with names, of course. And then Ann K. Katie also said, I'm ready to watch people, you know. William Hendricks, the Kansas Young Republicans vice chair, used these words and variations of racial slurs more than a dozen times in the chat. This is William Hendricks. You know, I'm really starting to see a theme with all these people. They all just look kind of similar, don't they? And the final one is this guy named Alex Dwyer saying, he did say my delegates I bring will vote for the most right-wing person. And then that Peter Gunta loser said, great, I love blank. And notice how Alex Dwyer put a smiley face on that text. He loved it. This is Alex Dwyer, by the way. I highly recommend you go read that Politico article because there's far more than I can fit into this one video, but it is truly appalling. This is the kind of rhetoric, the kind of behavior that Donald Trump has inspired. All of those people have sworn allegiance to Donald Trump. It's not by accident.
Disclaimer. The views and opinions expressed on this panel show are those of the individual speakers and do not necessarily reflect the views or positions of this channel, its affiliates, sponsors, or production team. This content is intended for informational and entertainment purposes only. Viewer discretion is advised. We encourage respectful dialogue and critical thinking around the topics discussed.
Described him as one of the most dangerous men on the face of the earth.
Welcome to the Man Cave. Welcome to the Man Cave. I'm Gray Mars.
Ken Billions, what's good?
Enzo.
So, Ken, you saw the video, you saw the text messages. Do you think that, this is the norm for Republicans, or you just think, it was a private conversation that was leaked to the press?
I think this is a norm for people when people talk in private. Everybody's a little prejudiced when you're amongst your own tribe, when you're amongst when you're amongst people that you identify as your people, we all get a little loose with the mouth. Right. Everybody gets a little loose with the mouth. Some people take it too far. So we got derogatory aunties, uncles. Our language changes, especially when we're talking to people that are from the same location as us. I am very on the fence about when private things are leaked to the public because context is important. Because when I'm behind the scenes, my mouth is crazy. You know what I mean? When you get me in my comfort zone, I say off the wall shit. You know what I mean? And I'm with people that also talk like me, right? So I'm not offended by things that are said in private. So it's not a Republican thing. It's a human thing when we're in our element. I'm not easily offended though.
Mia, what do you think? Do you think this is a major blow to Republicans because they are accused of being racist all the time?
No. I mean, I'm gonna be in Ken's corner in this. I mean, everybody says out of pocket things with their friends. We all carry biases towards other people. I mean, I carry my own biases towards other groups of people, and I pop off at the mouth all the time, especially when I'm angry. And to be honest, a lot of people already consider Republicans or even conservatives as a whole to be racist. So, I mean, at this point in time, they have met the standard that people already have for them. So nobody should be surprised. I mean, they've met the standard. This isn't a shock to a lot of people.
And just to everybody watching, Nora just messaged me. She said YouTube is down, so if you can't see it, I guess you got to watch on X. Enzo, how do you feel about the Young Republican chat leak?
So, multiple things. One, I think it's a little weird that this was leaked, and they said, "Oh, well, what if this got out?" I'm gonna sit there and say maybe this was some type of setup. Two, I don't condone anything that these people said whatsoever. They don't represent the Republican base party whatsoever. This is an outside affiliate group that just wants to bring in people to the Republican Party. Obviously, that's not going to work with people talking like that. I don't condone anything any of those people said in the slightest. As a Republican, no, we are not the party of racism. We're not the party of any of that. There is no real party of racist people. I will sit there and say that. But most other thing that I want to say is these are not real Republicans to begin with at all. These are the Nick Fuentes fans, the Groypers, because that's exactly how all of them talk. Those aren't real Republicans. Those are the far left, as we call them. It's not anybody, it's affiliate. And now it's just their true colors are showing because Nick's all over the place again. So
Okay. Heaven, I don't know if you heard the video. Were you able to see the video? And they were saying YouTube is down. Heaven, you can hear me?
I can, yeah, I can see the video as well on YouTube. So it's fine.
What was your thoughts?
What video are you talking about?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, basically,
I am what you guys are talking about.
we were talking about the chat by the
leak,
Young Republicans. Do you know the Young Republicans released the racist chat? So they basically said gas chamber stuff about Jews
and violent violent chat. It's not just racism that we're looking at. It's violence. They're calling for actual violence and unaliving and of people who just vote against them in their little election. If that's how they feel, just on that alone. And these are the people that are trying to run for office as Republicans, or it's from the ages of 18 to 40. That's what we're looking at. This is regardless of if they want to call themselves Republicans or not, this is a large group of people who have not just racist, but violent intent towards other human beings, other Americans. And that in and of itself should terrify everyone.
Well, now that we're talking about, the press and everything like that, basically the Trump administration is being accused of suppressing reporters from being able to report